What's going on, everyone? In this quick video, I'm gonna break down the easiest, the most profitable, and the most consistent Forex trading strategy that I've ever traded. And believe me when I tell you, I have tried everything. Make sure you guys stick around through the whole video if you wanna see me break down the best and easiest trading strategy out there. And I'm gonna be breaking down 2 insane trades that I took live here on the channel during my daily live trading streams within the last week and a half to show you how easy, accurate, and profitable it really is. My trading strategy that you guys can see me trade every single day here live on the channel, the stream schedule is down below, is something that I've been working on and improving for a very long time now. And I've managed to get my strategy to a point where it is very, very simple to understand and just as simple to apply to the live markets. Now I'm gonna hop on the charts and I'm gonna break down these 2 incredible trades that I caught live here on the stream in the last 2 weeks. And I'm also gonna show you how my amazingly simple strategy helped me do it. So let's do it. All right, so we are now here on the charts. And as you guys can see, I have this amazing trade set up right here. So I took this trade 2 days ago live on the stream. Today is November 7th, 2023. And I took this trade on November 5th. It actually just hit the final take profit level today. So I'm gonna break this trade down for you guys, show you how I did it, break down my strategy, and how I caught this insanely high risk to reward trade live on the stream for my community to see. So first things first, I got a lot of questions about time frames. Which time frames do I use to catch my setups and my entries? Now, to answer that question is I usually take a look on the higher time frames like the hour and the 4 hour, mark up my trend lines and support and resistance levels there, see where price is moving longer term. Then I'll take it down to the lower time frames, mark up my charts the exact same way, and see if I can catch an entry there as well. If there's a nice setup on the higher time frames or on the lower time frames, it really doesn't make a difference to me. If there's a setup, no matter the time frame, I'm gonna try and hop in a position. So I just wanted to get that out of the way because I do get a lot of questions about that when I break down these trades. So let's get right into this first trade here. So as you guys can see, this trade is on gold. I'm on the 30-minute time frame right now. To give you a quick idea of my strategy before I get really into it, what I do is I mark up support and resistance levels and trend lines. That's all I put on my charts. As you guys can see, we got these horizontal support and resistance levels, and then I have this trend line right here. So I marked up this trend line starting at the bottom of this wick right here, along these wicks and candles as well. You know, we see a couple nice rejections along the way, and then we end up seeing price break through, pull back, test that trend line once again without breaking up above, finding some resistance up here. And then I look for those sells to come down. So it's a trend line break and retest setup. I use support and resistance levels as well for those break and retests. And I'll also use them for my take profit levels and to help me place my stop loss. So as you guys can see, very nice clean entry on gold here. Price breaks this trend line, comes down to the support, bounces all the way back up to test the trend line here. And that's when I hop in my sell to see price come all the way down. Price ended up coming all the way down to my final take profit level at 238 pips in profit. This was a 1 to 15 risk to reward trade, so a very high risk to reward trade. Look at this tight stop loss, only 16 pips stop loss, and price barely even came up in a drawdown. And then we saw price come all the way down, 238 pips in profit to my final target, which was an absolute beautiful trade that I caught live on stream with my community. Price actually ended up coming a little bit lower than that towards this support level that I had marked up a little bit lower, but I ended up making my final TP at the bottom of this trend line setup. So that's where I kept it. Very clean entry here, 16 pip stop loss, beautiful risk reward, absolute perfect execution on this trade. And I caught it live here on the channel. And I will leave the timestamps and stream links down below in the description so that you guys can see the stream in the moment that I caught these trades live with the community so that you guys can verify this for yourself if you feel like you want to. That'll be down below. That's going to be it for this one. To break it down once again, simply a couple rejections along this trend line setup, price then breaks, pulls back. And that's when I look for that sell to come down. This works on sell positions, it works on buy positions, and it also works on any of the time frames. It really just works everywhere. High consistency, high profit, as you guys can see by the risk to reward, right? Usually I'll keep my risk between 0.5% of my account and 1% of my account. Sometimes if I go 0.5% on a tight stop loss like this, sometimes maybe I'll pull my stop loss up a little bit higher towards that 1% risk amount if I feel like it's necessary on the trade, but that really just comes down to some personal trade management choices. But as long as I'm keeping my risks around that 1% area, I feel perfectly comfortable. And these tight stop losses have been very accurate as well live on the stream. I recommend you guys check out the schedule and tune in for yourselves if you guys haven't already, because it's a great time, a lot of people chatting, it's a good community, and we're catching some insane trades live. So now I'm going to move on to my second trade that I'm going to break down. I caught this trade on October 30th. So today's November 7th. So it's been about a week since I caught this trade. I'm going to go ahead and break that down for you guys right now. All right, so this is the second trade that I'm going to be breaking down for you guys. This trade, very clean trade as well. This is a 1 to 8 risk to reward trade, and price came up to my third take profit level. This was my first TP, second take profit level over here, third one right here, which price came just about up to right over here. And then this was my final take profit TP4, which did not get tapped on this trade. Very clean setup nonetheless. Entered all the way down here at 1.90369, 27 pip stop loss, and price made its way up quite nicely on this trade. This is the exact same type of entry, but a buy setup instead. We got the nice trend line setup starting over here, a couple nice rejections along the way. Price then breaks up above, finds that resistance, and comes down to retest the trend line. After price comes down to retest the trend line, price comes down a little bit lower, tests the trend line once again, comes down towards this support all the way down here and respects that support level. And that's when I start to feel like price could start to flip coming up. It's respecting the trend line. It's respecting the support down here. We see price come up a little bit, come down, tap it once again. And then once I see price starting to move up, that's when I find that buy entry. And yeah, from there, price came straight up to that first TP, ended up breaking and retesting that first take profit, and then coming up to the second, and then coming all the way up to the third shortly after that for a very beautiful position. 170 pips in profit is where I ended up closing out of this position. And yeah, that was the position. I caught this on the 30th of October last week on the stream once again. The link will be down below and the timestamp of when I caught the trade so that you guys can see it for yourselves. And yeah, just another beautiful entry here. All I do, like I said before, is mark up the support and resistance levels, the trend lines, and that's it. That's all I mark up. And I just use that and the candles that I see in front of me to find my positions, quite simply. I look for the break and retest for the most part and different types of entries along those lines. And as I take more trades live on the stream, you guys will see plenty more examples on how they can work out a little bit differently, all stemming from the same strategy and the same concepts. So those are my two beautiful trades that I'm breaking down for you guys in this video. And I also broke down my very simple strategy. I have over an 80% win rate with this strategy at the same time as catching insanely high risk to reward trades. I would say my average risk to reward on the trades you guys will see on stream and the trades that I'm personally taking are between 1 to 10 and 1 to 12 risk to reward, which is pretty insane compared to what you guys are probably used to seeing and compared to how I used to trade as well. I didn't always catch trades with these huge risk rewards and these tight stop losses, but as I've developed as a trader and my strategy has developed as well, I've been able to get that win rate really high as well as keeping those stop losses very tight for some very profitable trades and high consistency as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me breaking down these trades and breaking down my strategy, and I hope you guys got a good idea of how I do this. If you want to see more on how I apply my strategy to the live markets, and if you guys want to see more trades like this, I recommend you guys check out my live streams. The schedule is down below. Feel free to check it out. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to drop a comment down below. Hit that like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I really appreciate all your support and I hope you guys have been enjoying all this content that I've been putting out for you guys. There's lots more to come, so make sure you guys hit that sub button so that you can be one of the first to see the new videos as well as get notified when the live streams are going up as well. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to hear more about how I manage my risk as a trader, make sure you guys click the video here on the screen and I'll see you guys there. Take it easy.